When I'm manic, I really read into things like things online. I think they're like messages and stuff like that. Like I really read into things and think they're like meant for me. Or like music videos, I get really in touch with like what I think the music video means, like what they're trying to say in the music video. It's crazy. When I'm manic, I don't trust like people that I should trust. I think people are out to get me. I get paranoid. I think people are like, I don't trust people. I get violent. I don't remember things that I do. Yeah. I get added to reality. I'm just not myself in the manic state of being in a breakdown. I call it a breakdown when I'm manic. I don't sleep for a long period of time. I think the longest time I didn't sleep was like 3 weeks, and I ended up in the hospital for 3 months. It was really bad. I'm crazy. I do off the wall things, spending tons of money. I've had times where I'm very like TMI sexually active with a lot of people. I know that's slutty or whatever, but I've been reckless like that before in my past, which I never could do that again. But yeah, please no haters. I'm telling you guys some very touchy subject with this because I want to help people with mental illness to understand what I've been through with mine. Um, I get, I have self harm when I was at a breakdown, and I have self harm in the past, but I don't do that anymore. I self harmed way before I had my kid, and I was in a manic breakdown where I was just self harming, and I even scared myself in the mania that I was in. Like, I freaked myself out with how bad I allowed myself to get before I got help, pretty much all my medications, and that was stupid of me. Back then, I did not like my medication that I was on. I was Seroquel and Depakote. I freaking hated that medication with a passion. It made me tired. It made me feel like a zombie. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. And I just did not like it. I toyed with my medications, but I stopped taking them. Thought I was okay. And that's not right. That you don't do. Sadly, people with mental illness have to take their medication for the rest of their lives. That's just how it is. My mom said it's like diabetes. It's like any illness that you have. It's like any disease that you have. You have to take your medication. That's just something that you have to do. And you're going to have to see a therapist and get that professional help that you need. Because I don't like the person that I am, I have called myself a monster before when I was in a breakdown. And I hate myself off my medication. That's why strictly I make sure I take my medication because I know how I am off them and I'm not a normal person. I hate the word normal, but I'm not a normal person off my medication. I don't remember things that I do. I've had times where I've done something when I was in that mania, and my family has told me a totally different story. I don't even remember the things that I did sometimes. I have that conscience, that knowing what I'm doing, but I have done things where I don't remember doing it. And that right there is scary enough to stay on my medication and make sure that I'm in the right state of mind to do everything, which I'm amazing on my medication. I'm an amazing person. I'm a loving, caring person, a good person on my medication. But off of it, I'm just weird. I'm very goofy when I'm in the good mania. I'm on top of the world, thinking that I'm the shit, and just very like hyperactive, talking fast, going from one mood to the other, and then bam, I just get depressed. I get anxiety. I get all this weird stuff, and then I'm in the hospital. I had one breakdown where I was literally sitting on the floor, rocking back and forth, and my family was just walking around me like nothing because they didn't know how to deal with it. I had times where I was in a breakdown and I literally would not let them sleep. I would not let my family sleep at all. I would just be all awake.